Hello folks and welcome to Friday's edition of Football Manager 2018 New Zealand to the World. This should be episode 53 if I'm right. So yeah, I did eventually put some bits and pieces out saying I probably wouldn't record anything this week, but I managed to get some free time and, I just want to keep this going as much as I can, to build on and build on. There will be a little bit of housework I want to cover. I will be releasing a video in the next week or two regarding the channel and some changes and some just slight updates, nothing major. There will possibly, and I won't know until really next week, some big changes. I did send a tweet out the other day. I have actually put an offer on a house and the offer was accepted within like 30 minutes. So it's just now depending on the reports. I've already got one back and that's fine. Now the building report, which I won't get back to probably about this time next week. Depending on what that shows up and things like that, I'll know where we're going. If, fingers crossed, all goes ahead, it will mean some changes to the channel just temporarily. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, really. There's no need to change. So that's enough jibber jabber. Look out for that other video, though. And also, just in case, it's going to be, like I said, channel update. And it's also going to run over the schedule, a tentative schedule for the rest of this month and into August. So let's get into the game. Today is the grand final rematch against Sydney Wanderers. So let's see how we go. We'll see you in the schedule. So last time you were with us, which would have been Wednesday's episode, and it was a long episode, I think. Oh, well, I'm happy with it because I think we needed to cover some things and I just wanted to cover it. So last time you faced us, we were 3-1. We then followed up against Brisbane Roar at Westpac Stadium with a 2-1 win here. Goals from Andrew Hull on the midfield there. He really he took the game by the scruff of the neck. The first goal was a beautiful longest range header, and then the 90th minute winning goal there was just a stunning strike. And as you can see, I mean, we were 1-0 up until the 86th minute when they just equalised. So we were looking from a winning place to a draw, and then Hull just came up and managed to take us back to the winning ways. Newcastle Jets, then we followed up with a 2-0 win. Again, a hard-fought game. 1-0 after the first minute, but then we didn't actually secure it until the 93rd by Mao when he struck home. It was a very tough game. It looked like we were going to scrape through a 1-0. We were under the pump for a little bit, and then we managed to just counter them there and send that second goal through the neck of the net, which really helped our momentum as well, and I guess goal differential. Melbourne victory, 4-0 win there. I went straight from the kick-off to basically due to injuries. So after the Newcastle match we did, I think I can does it show you? You'll see down here if you're looking at the Newcastle section again, Andrew Hull, he came off with a fairly bad injury. We had also Singh, I had to sub off of the first 10 minutes with a twisted knee, and Thornley as well in the towards the end of the game. So that kind of rattled up. The main thing here was Hull. So going into the Melbourne victory, I had to change things up. I needed to put Amanicus onto the right, and then left me kind of a bit of a hole because, as you may recall, Pike has been injured. So I went for the Bood tactic, and what we did here was I dropped our striker, Charlie Brown, onto the attacking midfield left role as I was inside forward, and I changed it up in the front with Mao and good old Shakespeare, your kid, and Amanicus on the right. And we came out, we routed them 4-0. Shakespeare 19th minute kickoff, Rose on the 21st minute, Galloway in the 63rd, and then Amanicus in the 93rd minute there as well. Mao played a pretty good game, 8.7. You can see the ratings there from the team. The lowest rating Charlie Brown 7.1, and which is not bad considering he was playing in a position I don't think he's even played with me since I was taken over. Benito 6.6, but that was like a late substitution there, just to give him some game time. Adelaide, we came in hard fought, 1-0 win here. Charlie Brown on the score sheet again. 65th minute, he had he's struggled this season. I think he's had a few more injuries than we had last season. And also, with the changes we had, because again, we kind of started most of this game off with that same tactic, and he's not, in that unfamiliar role. But we changed things up in halftime. We were able to get the win. Adelaide are always a tough team, even at home. This game, it should have been a draw. You'll see there they scored the winner in the 89th minute. It was a dull game. No one really did anything. They had, I guess you could say they deserve winners because they had all the stats, they had all the possession, they had all the shots on goal. We had bugger all. I think we had no shots on goal, no shots on target at all by halftime. We played our normal formation here. And that was a gut-wrenching winner from them to concede so late. We were pushing for a draw there. A massive mistake by Daniel Mullen. He just got caught out. His pace, he just couldn't keep up with his man, and they just managed to get the ball through. And yeah, he was way out of position and just not able to keep tracking. And it was just one-on-one with the keeper. What can you do? Those goals are pretty much guaranteed. So that was a kick in the teeth. So we are coming today against Western Sydney, who are second. We are first going into this match. We'll just show you the table because I didn't really do much of this last season. So as you can see there, they are coming in second. So they're a strong team again, as we are. So it's looking, and this is the grand final rematch. So it's going to be a tough game here. They are 3 points behind us. So a win here would be great for us to maintain that lead and gap. Otherwise, well, they're breathing down our necks. We'd probably still maintain that first spot because of goal differential. Oh, excuse me. But as you can see there, there are 3 wins, 3 draws. So we've got a bit more of the edge. Let's see what happens, shall we, guys? As we'll kick into the match. So here's the preview screen. Our form is strong. Theirs is decent. Fair enough. And let's get into the team. So the team has been selected. Mullen has just picked up a late injury, which is a shame. He had actually been playing anyway, and Sean here, Calabria, I had to put him back in the starting lineup because of that mistake as well. Mullen got caught out. I was kind of just wanting to put him back on there. So we are going to look at bringing on... we're going to bring on Simovic. I am retraining him as a central defender. He hasn't really had a chance to play, as you can see there. So the squad today, the starting lineup will be Singh Sandhu in goal, Galloway on the right, who, by the way, has shut his mouth. He's happy to stay, and he seems happy. Knock on wood. We have Eugene, as always, and Calabria. We have Thornley, who has just really come back. This is his first start in a while. He's had a couple of injuries, really struggled. So, we've had Floro, that young kid, on the left. Pike here, now he's only just recently come back from that injury, due to, obviously, the injury of Hall and some other injuries there. Especially, you'll see down the bottom there, Charlie Brown. He is out. Expected to return in 5 to 11 days with pulled ankle ligaments. So he, and you'll see here as well, not long ago, 3 days out with a bruised knee, couple of bruised knees, a little bit there, 3 weeks out with a twisted ankle. So he's really struggled for consistency, he's struggled with injuries this season. Hall is due back in about 5 to 2 months. So this is how bad this guy is. He's broken his dick, I think. No? Oh, it's his hip. Okay. I just had to. Yeah, so he's buggered. It's a big loss because he was just kicking ass, starting to really come into some great form. And don't usually cover injuries, so I'm just going to end, of course, 4 to 5 weeks. Mullen is out as well with knee tendonitis. So, yeah, we need to buy some new tendons there. But anyway, so, yeah, that's kind of another shuffle. So I've put Pike on the right because he's a little bit more familiar with that role compared to the left side. Ideally, he's up here, in the attacking midfield role more, and that may change going in. We'll see. Rose and Spencer Peralta in the middle there, consistently them too. And Manikis goes back to his favoured left. Up front, we've got Singh playing as that shadow striker and pairing up with Han Mao, who's playing as a poacher, his favourite role. This combination here has not really worked. Well, I don't think it's even been tried. So we'll see. Anyway, that's a lot of jibber jabber. Jibber jabber. Let's get into it. And as you see there's the lineups, and we're going to hit that dressing room. Encourage the team. Well, I have been doing a lot of this season, is getting out there and making sure, none of this good luck lads or underdog shit. I think we are the defending champions, and I want us to go out there and prove it. I'm expecting a win. It might put a pressure. We're not away. I'm expecting a win. We'll see what happens. No real major there. Let's kick into it. I've got a tunnel interview. Some guys on a lengthy run without conceding a goal. Can you... You know what? I don't care. I should have sent my assistant. Right, let's kick into it, guys. So, Western Sydney kick-off. As you remember, this is the grand final replay. We managed to win against these guys, just like England, in the penalty shootout. Oh, tell you what, yesterday was just a fantastic day. So I'm recording this Thursday. So, Wednesday. I mean, the England game just really kicked it off for us. Oh, jeepers. The curse is broken. Let's hope by the time... Well, this is out Friday, so New Zealand time. So we'll be aiming up for the kickoff, which I think is Sunday here in New Zealand. I'm not sure if we're showing it live on Prime. I hope we'll have to see. But anyway, as you can see, it's a drab game so far. Nothing really much has happened. I'm going to just give the lads a bit of an encouragement here. We are playing most of the season as a control formation. I think we are the better team. Rose, Pike gets on the flanks there. Nice cross. Spencer, Mal. Oh, unlucky there. Spencer's nice little chip there. Mal, I thought he might have gone for his head. Just that height there he's got. So the encouragement shout has only just now gone through. I know Pike is being played out of position, Greenacre. Put him there for a reason. So Pike again, nice long cross, but nobody's there. It was just a pass to the goalkeeper. A bit of a waste. But that's fine. We'll see how this first half pans out. We may go and use the secondary tactic in the second half. He's going through. Sandhu's able to defend that, though, thankfully. Some good goalkeeping there. Corner, let's not do a Colombia and concede. Cleared out, but back to... Oh, okay. He just decided to let the ball run. Sweet, we get the ball back. Oh, boy. Okay, 33 minutes. Oh, bit of change in form here. It's just seems to be not much is clicking. We are having some shots, but again, they are on top of us quite substantially. I mean, they've got 68% of the possession. We are playing mixed tactics, so I'm going to probably look at changing. Just see how we go in the half. Oh, that was a useless header down. But Thornley manages to get the ball. And that's about as far as it goes. Comes back. Western Sydney, it's all square. Yeah, there's the little bits and pieces. Okay, so challenge to go out there and prove a point. We are going to go assertive. I am pleased with things are going. Yep, keep it up. Let's go out there and prove that point. I will make some slight changes to the tactics, I think. We got whipped crosses. I'm going to go mixed crosses just so we can play around with it a bit. Yep, I think we'll just leave it at that. Well, I mean, we're playing more direct passing, which is probably, in my opinion, goes for a counter role. They have the position, they have more of the shots, but we have looked fairly dangerous. So I'm going to actually put a cheeky run at defence on there too. All right, let's start the second half and just see what we can get out of the first 20. So Mal kicks off to Spencer, goes back to Eugene, back to Spencer. I don't know what that was. I guess he was trying to find somebody, probably Singh. Anyway, so Sydney are on the attack here, and a good effort there, but thankfully Singhdale is able to be in a good position to gather that up. I don't think it was a blasting shot anyway. We probably do need to make some changes here. Okay, Eugene to Spencer. Spencer's just, oh my bloody God, really? What the hell was that? Let's just concentrate here. Thankfully, it was a wide gale. Okay. La 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 la. What do you do? All right. Liam Rose, he wants to come off a bloody Nora. Well, time for a tactical change, I think, anyway. We are going to go here. We're going to swap these two back over. I'm going to put him as, no, we're going to leave him as a winger. Mal Singh has played all right. We're going to put Shakespeare on though. And Rose needs to come off, so I am going to bring on Lewis, who's in it, and he will play as that advanced playmaker role. I'm going to put you down as a deep-lying playmaker in support, though, and we'll see if we can go anything better than that. So let's kick off. Not kick off. Okay, so Thorne gets the ball. Spencer to Almanicus, who goes, finds Mal. Is Mal going to look up and find Singh? No, it goes back to Spencer, to Rose. Probably his last kick of the game. Calabria goes to Singh again. Singh managed just... okay, so Calabria needs to just work on that a little bit. So now Clut is in goal. Thankfully, he hits that side netting. We are being caught there. Substitutions and tactical changes should have now come into force for us. We are going to give them a bloody good shout here if I can, and I'm going to tell them to demand more. We are being heavily outpossessed here. We've had 6 shots off target, only 3 out of our 10 on target. 1 clear-cut chance. So things aren't looking too rosy. We're going to go back to our tactics here. We're just going to see what else we can maybe look at playing up here. Not much, to be honest. I just think we need to... I'm going to switch from a counter here. We are going to control this. We'll stay unstructured. I'm just going to have a look at some of these team instructions. I think we'll leave that. Retain possession. Stuck in. Let's prevent the goalkeeper as well. And okay, there's not much changes there at all. So it's looking like the last Melbourne game, to be honest. If we go back to the pitch and confirm those changes, might help, eh? Let's just hope it doesn't end like that and we concede a late goal. I am taking a risk by going to counter our control for this, but I don't know. We are going to go counter. So kill it again, another goal shot, and it's high and wide. He's getting caught out there. They are playing tight game there. I mean, they've got the possession. So Pike now has the ball, brings it forward. A little tap to Mal, who manages to find Spencer. Spencer goes to Galloway, who went long there, but nothing comes out of it. Oh, hang on. That's a corner? Okay, so we've got a corner opportunity here. So we need to really get in here. Spencer takes the corner. It's just as bad as an England one. And, oh, Pike. Oh, just, let's just, I want to push. No, we're going to push forward. I want this goal. Okay, so, intercepted from the back heel. Smith goes out wide. He's going to look for the cross, and we allow it to happen. Thankfully, a little bit of the blah, 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 blah. Wow. Yeah, wow. Push forward. Yeah, bugger it. We're going for it. Let's go attacking. Good interception. Wow, I just can't believe 2 games in a row now we've conceded late. And it looked like they did come through right. I probably got it blasted in the press for well, that's the home analysis. How did Galloway play? A 6.7. Yeah, everyone played like rubbish. It's just okay. Wow, 2 losses in the trot. So goal differential will still stay on top. I'm not appreciating ongoing aggressive. I'm not happy with that result. I don't care, Galloway. I think we should have done better. I think we should have at least come away with a draw there. So, yeah. We are working on defence for the match tactics part. And attacking for the general during the week one. Oh, gosh. I'm going to start a rant here about the training. FM, you need to really revamp training for the next edition. I mean, on one day, why can I not have fitness one day, or half a day on fitness, half a day on strength sort of thing? You know, I like all those old ones where you can break it into half days. I mean, the fact is you can only bring in one, like fitness or attacking, and it's spread out for the whole week or whatever. That's unrealistic, and it's well and truly due for an overhaul. Yeah, we fall to a late defeat. Liam Rose is injured. 12 days to 2 weeks with pulled knee ligaments. We've got another one of these. Oh, gosh, okay, I'm going to have to look at my medical team. Probably the facilities. Yeah, and Sandow, my fury. Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, so 2 in a row. So next time we will see you should be for the Melbourne Victory game, which is here. The first game pretty much of the new year. And then we'll be going through to, I think it's Adelaide, and then we'll look at a double header down here somewhere before finishing off with the 2 games at the end of the season, probably in separate though videos, Perth Glory and Sydney. That's the plan so far. All right, guys. Well, we'll leave you with that loss, I guess. 2-1-0 losses on the trot. Late goals. I mean, we conceded what, 88th minute, the 89th minute goal, and 89th minute goal. So I need to have a look at that. And as you can see, there's your table, equal on points first. Adelaide, who are third now, 2 points behind us, and it's good. Yeah. Squeaky bum time. I have to go back to a little bit of basics. I'm not going to panic too much, so I think a lot of this injury crisis is the cause of it with the reshuffling. Anyway, I'll see you later. Thanks a lot, guys, and I look forward to seeing you again. Well, I won't see you. You'll see me, but I don't see you. I'll just put a photo up here of you or something. I don't know. Anyway, hey, keep those comments coming. I really love reading them. I love replying to them. If you're new, please subscribe and hit that like button, guys. If you are subscribed, hit that ding-a-ling-a-ling bell for notifications. I am Parkera. I'm out.